Well, if you've won the pools, you've come up on the GGs, don't spend it all now, right? Sit back, and I'll tell you what, let's see if our contestants are going to win the jackpot tonight. And speaking of jackpot, reminds me of crackpot, and here he is, Tony Green. How are you, Tony?
How are you, Matt?
What about you? Saturday night. Brilliant, isn't it? What about that?
Yeah.
Magic. What do you think? Do you think we've got any winners with the contestants tonight?
Well, there's one way of finding out, Jim.
How are we going to do that?
Let's play Bullseye.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. No problem. John Cross from Mansfield. What do you do for a living, John?
Scientific officer with British Coal.
What does that involve exactly?
It involves quality control of the coal that's coming off the washing plant.
We've still got an industry there, have we?
Just.
You're ex-British Coal?
Yes.
Not now?
No. Been finished 2 years.
Finished... Well, you came out, I suppose, just in time, didn't you? So, but, interesting second name, George By the Way.
Yeah.
So when people say, oh, by the way, do you... Have a good night. Have a good night. Good luck. How are you, Dave? Nice to see you. How are you, Matt? Welcome down here to Nottingham. Lovely to see you. You're from Whitley Bay, Dev?
Yes.
Civil servant?
Yes.
Has your wife got a nickname for you?
Yeah, she calls me Victor Meldrew's apprentice.
Why, is that because you're a bit...
I moan about everything.
Really?
Yes.
Everything?
Virtually everything.
Virtually everything. Oh, dear. Mac, from Newcastle.
Yeah.
Nice to see you. You've travelled a long way to be with us. You're not working at the moment, but you're a fair soccer player.
Well, I've been called worse.
How did you do? What was your goal record like? Any good?
Well, I've been told to say 1 goal in 8 years.
Well, you could play for England with a record like that, couldn't
Oh,
you?
yeah.
In fact, at the moment, Victor Meldrew could play for England, couldn't he? Have a good night with us. Thanks for coming down to see us. Have a good time. See you in a minute. Oh, yeah, why not? How are you, Mary? Nice to see you. Hi, Mark. Nice to see you. From Peterborough. Oh, yeah. And your neighbours?
That's right.
Just... Oh, yeah. I know about these neighbours. Why can I not have neighbours like you? Tell us about the phone call.
Well, I was in bed one morning asleep when I was off duty and the phone rang and woke me up, so I ran downstairs to the phone and missed the last 2 steps and broke my ankle and my left ankle and the toes on my right foot and still managed to sort of half stand up, get to the phone. And when I answered it, it was a heavy breather.
See, look at what you could have won there. Give a round of applause. Excellent. Well done. Really good. Excellent. Nice one. Have a good night. Have a good night.
Have a good contestant, aren't we?
All right, sir. Excellent. Right. Over there we have the darters, and over there we have the people who are going to answer the question. OK, just remind you at home, questions in the first round are worth £30 each. Let's get on with the game. John, choose a subject for George.
Britain, please, Jim.
Yes, sir. Britain, please.
OK, George. Best of luck. Yes, that's 30, Jim.
£30 you have, John. For a further £30 on Britain, what is the name given to the Welsh festivals of arts and crafts, music and poetry?
The Eisteddfods, Jim.
Eisteddfod, yeah. I went to one the other week in Llanfair... They moved it to Rill. Dave.
Could I have sport, please, Jim?
Yes, come on, Mac. Sport.
Well, he went for Bullseye. It's spelling, and it's still there, Jim.
Still there, fortunately. That's the way to do it at this stage. So no bonus there, but not a problem, Dave. Spelling. Please spell biscuit.
B-I-S-C-U-I-T.
Let me check it with Bully. B-I-S-C-U-I-T is correct, sir. Gives you £30. No problem. Mary, for Mark.
Faces, please.
All right, my love. Faces, Mark.
Yes, 30.
£30 you have. For another £30, Mary, first go to you with this. Who is that?
Rolf Harris.
Rolf Harris, that's right. He topped the charts. You've got your money. He topped the charts with Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven. And can you imagine him doing Jake the Peg? Right. There we are. At the end of that round, well, 60 for George and John, 60 for Mark and Mary. We move on to round 2 in game 1. Questions worth £50 each. A little more difficult. Categories disappearing. Choose a category, John. Here we go.
Showbiz, please.
Right. Come on, George. Showbiz.
Yes, 50.
For a further 50, John. Who were the 2 male stars of the film Rain Man?
Dustin Hoffman and Richard Gere.
We've got a light on, Dave. You've been given... Speak to me.
Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise.
Is right, and not Michael Fish. Absolutely right. You've got £50 bonus, well played, and it's your turn, Dave.
Could I have books, please,
We'll
Jim?
do our best for you. See how Mac does. Books, Mac.
Well, he went for bull again, and it's sport, and the subject's still there.
Which Romanian gymnast was the first to record a perfect score of 10 in international competition?
Nadia Comaneci.
Excellent answer. Well done, sir. £50 you've got. Good man. We move on. Mary for Mark.
Books, please.
Books we'd like, Mark.
Yes, 50.
Who wrote Swallows and Amazons?
Arthur Ransom.
Excellent. Well done. Gives us the scores at the end of round 2. Well, you're in the lead, Mark and Mary, with £160. We move on to round 3, where the questions are worth £100 each. They are a little more difficult. And, of course, the categories widely split now. We've got left places, affairs, history and words. Let's play Bullseye. John, choose for George.
Affairs, please, Jim.
Affairs, please, George.
Yes, 50.
£50 you have.
George.
For a further £100, John, which ANC activist was murdered in South Africa in April 1993?
I don't know, Jim.
Thank you for saving us time. The lights are on. Well, the opportune light's on, but none of you are taking advantage. In fact, I'll tell you, it's Chris Harney. Chris Harney. OK, but for £100, there are not many giveaways at this level. Dave for Mike.
Could I have words, please, Jim?
Yes, sir. Words.
That's a bullseye!
Dave, will you just stop the smiling, please, because your wife will start to think you're enjoying this. Well done. Here we go for a further £100 now, Dave. We'll get nice and serious for you now. The ancient Egyptians used a water plant to make a kind of writing paper. What was the plant called?
Papyrus.
Papyrus gives you a further £100. Well done. We move on. Mary for Mark.
History, please.
History, Mark.
Yes, 50.
£50 you have. Good darts. For a further £100, Mary. During World War II, after the Franco-German armistice, Marshal Pétain set up a regime which controlled unoccupied France and its colonies. What was that regime called? Marshal Pétain.
No, I don't know.
Right, you're out of time. All three. It can give you £100, John. You could do with it.
Vichy.
Good man. The Vichy government gets you a £100 bonus. Whoa, well played. Excellent. Really good. At the end of game 1 tonight, well, there we are. We've got Mary and Mark with £210, £260, John and George, but in the lead at the moment, it's Mac and Dave. All right, we move on to game 2. Here, the 3 dart players compete in 3 rounds of darts against each other to win for the partner's questions. And the value of the question is pounds for points. It's over to Tony.
OK, George, first round. 20. 20. And 20, 60. Assistant. OK, Mac, 60. 20. 3. And 3, 26. Score to beat, Mark, is 60. 20. 20. And 20. We have a tie, Jim, on 60 with George and Mark.
OK. Before I ask you this question, just for the viewers at home, we've had a lot of people stop us in the street, Tony and I, over the years and said, why does Tony say the score after each dart? They think it puts the dart players off. In fact, the boys and girls here are used to it. The reason we do it is because we've got a lot of viewers whose eyesight is perhaps not quite as good as ours, and they can't pick out the scores. So Tony's telling them the story of the game as we go along. So we hope that you all forgive us and make allowances for that when Tony calls the scores. Right, here's the question. And we're speaking now to John and Mary, and it's fingers on buzzers. As soon as you know the answer, press your buzzer. I'll come to you and it will give you £60. Which Christian, evangelical and social reform organisation was founded by William Booth? John.
Salvation Army.
Salvation Army gives you £60. Still in the lead, £430. Dave and Mac, back to Tony.
OK, George, round 2. It's 20. 1. And 20. 41. Right you are, Mac. 41. Treble 5. Treble 20. Another 20 gives you 95. Well played. That's the score, Mark. 95. 5. Treble 19. And 3. Unlucky. 65, but it's 95 to Mac, who takes the second round, Jim.
Thank you, Tony. Dave, you're not completely home and dry yet, but you could be after this question. It's worth £95 to you, Dave. Which pioneer British travel agent introduced traveller's cheques in the early 1870s?
Thomas Cook.
Thomas Cook gives you £95 and increases your lead, sir, to £525. Back to Tony.
OK, George, final round. It's treble 5. 20. And 19, that gives you 54. OK, Mac, 54. 20. Treble 1. And 20. 43. Score to beat, Mark, 54. It's 25. 5. And 20, which gives you 50. So with 54, George takes the final round, Jim.
John, it's worth £54 to you, sir. What type of music is showcased at the Grand Ole Opry in Tennessee?
Country and Western.
Country and Western, sir, gives you £54 and a total of 374, which gives us Mark and Mary with £210, George and John with £374, but our winners tonight, Mac and Dave with £525. Well played. Which means, sadly, we've got to say cheerio to Mark and Mary and to George and John. In you come. Well played. Very well played. 95. Come on, my love. In you come. Well played. Well, yeah, you did well. You all did well. None of you disgrace yourself. £200, £210 there for you, both of you, all right, to spend going home chasing spiders and doing whatever. Put it in the mortgage, all right? And 374 for George and John. But I would please stick around because they're going to have to make a very difficult decision in about 12 minutes. We'd like you not to make any difficult decisions because they'll all be answered for you in 2 minutes. I'm going to count some money out now. Back in 2 minutes. Don't you dare not be late. Well, to start our new series off, the current holder of the bronze bully is throwing for charity. 301 or more, and we'll double it and give the money to Dave and Mac for their charity. They'll tell us about it later. And who could we have? Can't have anybody better. The Bullseye champion. It's his at the moment. Throwing for charity. Please welcome Mike Gregory. Come on, Michael. Let's do it, Mike. Come on, my son. Do it for us again now.
Nice and steady. OK, just move in. Plenty of time, Michael. Best of luck. Off we go. First of the 9. 20. 20. And 1, unlucky. Bad luck. Make it up. Treble 20. 20. And 20. 100. Well done. Still do it, Mike. Still do it. 20. Treble 20. And treble 20. 100. What can you do?
Oh, dear. 281. Oh, we thought we would. Never mind. Never mind. 281. Tell us where it's going, Dave.
It's to the kidney ward of a local hospital.
Right, sir, that's £281 courtesy of this gentleman. And I mean that, he is one. One of the best. That's on its way right at the end of the programme. Thanks for coming. Thanks for doing that. Look after yourself.
Yep,
See you next year. We're back. All right.
Lovely job.
Nice to have you on a Saturday night. Off you go. Give him a wave on the way. Oh, yeah, you'll see that. Absolutely. Give him a wave on the way out. That's it. Right. Gentlemen, all I can say to you now is it is plain sailing. You cannot lose now. I wish you all the best. Let's see what Bully's Prize Board has got for you tonight.
In one.
This dishwasher will bring a sparkle to your old Crocs.
It's what you need, Jim.
Get off.
In two.
Develop your skills as a photographer with this 35mm compact camera.
In three.
A battery-powered child's Jeep. Sit in or ride on. It's the ultimate in kiddie karting.
In four.
A garden vac and shredder for a smarter green.
Like me, you mean?
I shan't tell you again.
In five.
A 14-inch portable TV. A takeaway telly.
In six.
Now there's always time for darts with this stylish dartboard clock.
In seven.
6 bottles of champagne and the flutes to put it in. Lovely bubbly.
In eight.
Wake up to the little luxuries in life with this splendid teas made.
And Bully's special prize.
A fabulous meal for 4 with the best views in London on board the Bateau London. A truly capital floating restaurant. That's it. All right, boys. We'll move on. 9 prizes. Try and remember where they were. Maybe the ones there you wanted particularly. OK, you've got 9 darts and in the 9 red areas. And, of course, Bully's special prize. Keep out of the black and in the red. You've heard it. Get nothing in this game. You got it. We're all rooting for you. Non-dart player first. Your first 3. We wish you all the best. Take them all home. We'd love you to. Come and stand in here, Dave. That's
OK,
the way,
Matt, that's the way. Just settle into it.
You do that. Take your time.
No rush. Best of luck. That's red. It's number 7.
Fine. That's the 6 bottles of champagne and flutes.
Black. But that's the bullseye!
You've done it. You've done it. Well played. Very well played. Look for your lights now, right? Well played. Good man. Good man. Go for your lights.
Black. Black. Oh, unlucky, right on the wire, but it's in the black.
You've done no damage. You're OK. Don't worry. You were right to keep away from the others. Good man.
OK, Mac, make them all count.
Here we go. You can still
3
do
to
well.
go.
You can still do well.
That's red. It's number 1.
You've won the dishwasher.
Red number 2.
You've won the 35mm compact camera.
And to finish it off, red number 3.
You've won the battery-powered Jeep. Very well done. Let's have a look at what you've won. 6 bottles of champagne and the flutes, the dishwasher, the 35mm compact camera, the battery-powered Jeep, and Bully's special prize, the dinner on the Bateau London. It's a nice weekend, a good meal. All right. You've done very, very well there. You've also got... Well, now, this may be telling you something. You've also got £525. I'm going to ask you now to consider all that lot, the package, the prizes and the 525. Would you like to gamble that against tonight's star prize, which is hiding behind Bully? You've got the time it takes the board to revolve to tell us whether you want to go for the 101. Help them. What do you think? Yes? Right. 13th series, it never gets any easier. Boys, who's the spokesman?
Me.
Max, speak to me.
We're hoping to be lucky 13. We're going to gamble.
The best of luck to you. The best of luck to you, boys. Really. Come on now, the best of luck. We really hope you're lucky as well. Come on. Keep your head together. Take your time. Walk away. Take your time.
Dave, yeah, you just take your time, I promise you. Big gamble, but the best of luck. 101 or more, 6 darts. For tonight's star prize, the best of luck, Dave. 14. 9. Another 9, which gives you 32. Mac, 69 or more will take tonight's star prize. You can do it. Best of luck. Oh, Lucky 20.
Boys, I've got to say it. I've got to say it. Boys, look at what you could have won. Have a look at it. Look at it. Come on, come on. Stay there, boys. Stay in here. You know that's the gamble. 13, serious. Never mind, never mind. You're right to look up. You've been playing so well. Well, on behalf of Tony and Mike Gregory, thank them for playing with us tonight on this edition of Bullseye. We'd like to thank you for watching at home. Bye.